Sitting at home.
Looking for Video Bros.
Guess you could call us
Alright
Video
guys,
Bros.
welcome back to Video Bros.
Funko Pops, but Legos. They
What?
have Lego Moana set now.
They have Lego everything now. Well, but they had Lego,
There's like one with like Moana and Maui are on the boat, and then freaking the annoying chicken Hey Hey and Pua. Like Pua's an adorable little pig who I'm like, that should have been her fucking side animal that she had with her the whole movie, her animal companion, not this fucking annoying dumbass chicken. Like, Phantom Strider did a video of top 10 worst Disney characters, and he put the chicken from Moana as number 10 because
why?
the chicken literally does nothing the whole movie. It's a useless character and is just a really stupid animal. Like, basically it's a brainless chicken. Like, the chicken will just do random dumb shit and fall in the water. Like, it'll just walk into the water.
Okay.
It's a stupid animal. And usually they use them as a means of a comic relief, but it's kind of funny the first time, second time. It's not funny the millionth time they do it at all. It's just annoying. Alright, so I'm not gonna fight these things. These things are a nuisance and a waste of my time. So yeah, after you beat that boss, now there's fucking war wasps everywhere in this room. There's other doors we can go in, but we don't have the right weapons to even go in them yet, so I'm not gonna do anything with those yet. That will be later down the line. I mean, probably in the next session or so, we'll probably be able to go in them if we get the weapons. Sometime this session, if not next session, we'll be able to get the dark beam. You get that one first, and then you get the light beam sometime after, but that's not soon, though. Space Pirates respawned, didn't they? Oh, we can go in here now, too. You might have remembered there was a door over here, so...
Yep.
Alright, so we can do that. Alright. I'll read that note later, I guess. The one that we passed earlier when we first entered Agony Wastes. Okay, I just wasted a missile, I think. Okay. So, we're gonna be going to get a missile expansion. Okay.
Randomly unexpected.
It's not what I was trying to find, but whatever. Okay. Let's get out of here. Die, 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 thank you. Let's see. We didn't go in the door here.
Well, we can't now.
I mean, we can, but we have to go all the way back through this platform. Alright. This game is still running pretty shittily, but I mean, it's
playable.
It's playable. I was gonna say something like that. It's playable, that's all I'll say. Okay. So, now that we're in this room...
Okay. You can mark ball in different spots.
Yeah, there's a whole other side to this room. What's cool is that they put this in this game. This wasn't in the first one. Like, just shooting out of cannons like that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, so I'm gonna just fall in here. Now we're on the whole different side of this room, and we're gonna be heading into a new area in a sec. After I scan this dead Luminoth. Bioscan complete Luminoth subject terminated 1.9 seconds ago. Target has a number of wounds caused by small explosions, most likely delivered by a portable rocket or a grenade system. Okay. Did I tell you something really cringy that Penn said in one of his podcasts? He was saying, like, for no one to ever go into his room with a black light.
Why?
I think you can guess.
Oh.
And then when he said that, no one's just like, "Ugh, you cringy motherfucker." I don't blame him for that. Crystal Soylent's part of the system used to open a portal to Dark Aether.
Listen, I don't trust whatever I find in a black light. I don't even trust this room with a black light.
My room?
Yeah.
Please don't use a black light in my room. You don't want to. I'm not copying Pan. No, you don't want to. Not in this room.
What am I gonna find? Like fucking like chickens and roosters and like fucking cows and horses and a random pig when I sit on your bed?
I mean, you'll find certain things you don't want to find, but that's about it. That sounds cringy, but it's the truth. I don't want you using a black light in my room. Okay. Now you're gonna actually start finding dark pirates. Yeah, that wasn't really a spoiler-worthy thing because...
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I think you were gonna be able to figure that out on your own.
Dark pirate.
They look a lot more terrifying. They look bigger, too. Dark Mythology. Dark Pirate, Trooper, Dolphin is a space pirate. Enhanced strength and stamina gained from addition of symbiote, dislikes bright light. So if you have the light beam, these things die a lot quicker, but we don't have that. Pirate Troopers, already trained to follow orders that question, were perfect candidates for Ing possession. Darklings moved to take every trooper they could, expanding the army of the Horde considerably. Space pirate technology struck a chord with the Ing, who now hunt actively for gadgetry of any kind, especially weapon systems. Did I tell you that a friend of Jack's I was friends with once, but he's a fucking scumbag? Actually, no, not him, sorry. He was a cool guy, but he was an idiot. I don't think they're dating anymore, because this was like a couple years ago. But this girl he was dating at the time, she like cheated on him and had sex in his car. He wouldn't believe Jack at all, even though Jack gave him irrefutable proof that he was cheating on her. Because, you know, he's a fucking idiot. Not Jack, I mean the other guy. And it's like, you can clearly prove it to him, especially if he took a black light and put it into his car or something. But, no, he didn't want to believe anything. I don't know who that Twitter person is, but whatever.
I don't know either.
I got a green, and a notification on my phone was going green that someone that I'm friends with has a Twitter account. What would he fucking do?
What they fucking do? Lottie frickin' da.
Is that Gilbert Gottfried?
No, that's Chris Farley.
Oh, Rudolph the Lord translated, Light of Aether. Data transfer. Okay, so now we can actually read it.
Gilbert Gottfried is the only guy that I know that said, "Shut the f." No, wait. I don't give a shit. The main energy controller was built in the Great Temple. 3 sub-controllers were built in the temples of Torvis, Angan, and Sanctuary. They collected the energy of Aether, then radiated it over the world to all who needed it. In time, we came to call these precious energy the Light of Aether. It's brought an age of peace and prosperity to the Luminoth. That's nice. You know, for the short time that happened, and then it stopped. What? What did you say? I don't give a shit.
You thought that was going to be too long to put into the Ed and Eddie video, but it actually fit.
I know. We did that video perfectly. I don't know what we did. We got that video perfect.
Sometimes I'll still get comments of people saying stuff, like, not as often as we used to. That video is almost 4 years old, and people still will comment.
No, it's almost 40,000 views.
It's more than 40,000 views.
Now it is?
Yeah, look at it. Last I looked, it had, well, more than 40,000 views. I'm gonna scan this first. Did you find it?
No.
Why?
I literally cannot find it.
It says by Brandon Rosa.
No, I know what it is.
And Ed in the Bush edited?
Oh, I got it.
I was gonna say, it didn't get taken down because after Turner blocked it, I appealed it and then we got the video back.
Yeah, I know. Fuck Turner. 43,006 views.
That's it? I thought we would have more than that.
43,000. 6 views.
That's still a lot of views, though.
That's a lot.
For a YouTube poop, I think that's one of the most popular YouTube poops there is out there now.
That's why it's on the top fucking search list. When you search for it, and it just an Ed in a bush, that's all you have to look for.
Yeah. Simply, if you just type in an Ed, it'll come up and say it.
An Ed.
Alright, so we gotta activate this mechanism, and then we'll be able to go into a portal.
Hey, look at the enemy enemy from Sonic the Hedgehog.
I still can't believe that Sonic Boom came out and Chris Chan got really butthurt. Only because of not the game being bad, but because Sonic has blue arms now. That's the only reason he got butthurt about the game. Not only because it wasn't Sonic.
He had blue arms.
So,
well, it makes sense. I mean, your legs are fucking blue.
And then after that, like, do you remember, like, early 2015 when that game shortly came out and then it was a fucking failure?
Yeah.
He was reported, like, online it was reported that he maced a GameStop employee. He, like, pepper sprayed an employee. The employee did nothing to you. I don't know what the hell the problem was.
Oh, you sold me a crappy game. Well, you didn't have to buy it.
It's not that. The display module, because for Sonic Boom that Chris Chan sold in the GameStop, he got mad and, like, vandalized the display model in there for Sonic Boom, advertising for the game, because Sonic's arms are blue now. And then he said, "Don't call anybody." And then he frickin' just pulled out pepper spray and sprayed an employee with it. And then walked out.
Is he mad that he can't make a Sonic Boom Pikachu? Because he can't paint over the fucking blue arms?
I mean, if he wanted to, he could probably try it. I don't know how well it would work for him, but I mean, he could try it.
I always thought Sonic had blue arms.
No, his arms are the same color as my arms, your arms. You know what's crazy? I just remembered. There's a fight at one point in this game where you're just in Morph Ball mode for the entire fight.
That's crazy.
Fuck. Yeah, and it's so easy to just die in a fight. If you get, like, if you run into, like, the boss you're fighting, or you run into anything else, like, you can just easily just die.
That still makes no sense now. I'm just looking at it right now.
Yeah, his arms aren't blue.
No, I know, but I just realized that, like, you don't know it until you actually look at it, like, analyze it that way.
Yeah.
But his, like, legs are blue, but his arms aren't.
I know.
I mean, I understand if they're trying to make a color scheme match with his fucking stomach patch. That's fucking tan, peach, whatever you want to call it. Apricot.
I usually just color it in apricot whenever I used to draw them.
Yeah, my skin color is the same as a fruit. I don't care how tan it is, it's the same color as a fruit.
So you're technically not white, you're apricot.
I'm apricot. Apricot. I don't know how to fucking say it. I just have a white pale complexion, okay? Shut the fuck up.
So you see how I just made energy flow through there?
Uh-huh.
Now what you do... We'll see in a sec. You see that symbol that appeared?
Yes.
You gotta scan it, then the portal appears.
You're a portal that appeared. Rick's portal gun. You know what I actually do want to play though that came out, but like I said before, I was never gonna be able to do it.
A Rick and Morty game?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I would like to do that.
I can't do it.
Pillbug, cave-dwelling herbivore. Vulnerable to concussion blasts, use them to stun and damage this enemy. I think it's herbivore. But really.
It's a 3D, it's like a... Well, go first.
Pillbugs prefer to dwell in dark caverns, though they can exist in lit areas. Navigating with a series of sensitive antennae, they roam through caves in search of moss and fungus. Pillbugs can move rapidly and will ram unwary targets to clear their path as they search for food. A pillbug can be jarred loose from the surface with a concussive blast. Doing so reveals its vulnerable belly.
Weren't those in the first game?
No.
Oh, I didn't think of something else. But,
There is a Rick and Morty game you want to play?
Yeah, the Rick and Morty game that I do want to play, but I'll never be able to play it, though.
Why?
Because it's for the PC only, but it's in virtual reality.
Oh,
so you have to get, like, the HTC Vive and whatnot, but it's called the Virtual Reality.
Oh, God.
And people have said that the game itself, for what it is, like, when they reviewed it, it's just like the show.